With the 19th pick, the New York Giants select.
1, 1, 2. Check me out right here, yo. In the commission, you ask for permission to hit him. He don't like me, hit him while wifey was with him. You heard of us, the murderous, most shady. Been on the low lately, the feds hate me. Opposition, competition of the day in the life of the commission. Yeah.
Mic check. What's kicking, family? I'm glad you've clicked in so I can check in with you. That's right. That's what it's going to sound like tonight, 8 p.m. Well, that's when the draft starts tonight on ESPN. It's going to be at Radio City Music Hall, and it's today. Wow. I'm ready to go for that, man. That's good. I know it's not official that we're going to have the season, but it has been court ordered that the lockout has ended, and the news flash that just came across is that the NFL teams will be opening up the weight rooms and as such so that ball players can come in and do their workouts, also get their physicals, and also in that news flash they said that they will be able to get playbooks. Now, does that mean the ball players will be able to solicit other teams for their services, being that they're free agents? Now, remember, we don't know which rules are going to be in effect. If it's the 2010 rule, it's only going to be 199 unrestricted free agents, UFAs, if I'm correct. If it goes by the current rules, it's going to be like 499. Now, I forgot, there's a ball player on the Jets that falls underneath that category. And I believe on the Giants side, we've got a couple of guys too. But that's not my concern right now, because right now, you're not able to trade any ball players. You can't trade ball players. You can trade picks and do everything else, but you can't trade any veteran ball players. Now, the agents have been telling their prospective employers, because the agents work for the ball players, is that they need to go out there and do all these things, be proactive. To me, it seems like they're trying to trap the owners off in a collusion thing so they can hit them in the head real hard about this whole lockout thing and really take them to the cleaners. Because, as you know, yesterday they had filed a petition to the judge for the owners to put $10,000, not 10,000, $10 million on the side for players' expenses and medical and etc. But that's enough of the league. Let's get down about the New York Football Giants. Mr. Batch here, part of the BBC crew, the Big Blue Commission, representing the fandom of the New York Football Giants. All right. I had peeped out Mythos 1966 vid the other day, and to my man Schlepp, yo, all the best, dude. Drop a line anytime to hear from a fellow fan. That'd be cool. Sorry about how everything went down. So, Mr. Batch continues. All right, the New York Giants are going to pick 19th. And as we know so far, we've got problems on the offensive line. 3 offensive linemen. Okay, we got O'Hara, Schubert, and Adam Keats. Hopefully I said that right. They're all coming off of injuries and surgeries. So you need to make sure that your line stays intact. When we made our football run that shocked the world, yeah, that's right, a lot of people didn't give us a snowball's chance in hell to win that Super Bowl. But that offensive line was clicking for several years consecutively. Now, as a football team, if you're going to make a run deep into the playoffs and possibly grab that chip, your offensive line has to be working on all cylinders. Ask the Pittsburgh Steelers. They lost their center with a sprained knee, and then he was unable to play in the Super Bowl. Speaking of ball players, let's get to that. Now, that ball player I mentioned, last name by the name of Pouncey, and that's who the Giants are looking to pick with the 19th overall in the draft, is Mike Pouncey, center guard out of Florida, 6'5", 303 pounds. He's the twin brother of Maurkice Pouncey. 18th pick last year for the Steelers, started all 16 games. Wow. Now, if the pedigree or the tenacity or anything close to that resembles the twin brother that we'll pick up at 19th, we got a good one. That'll help the offensive line, because he'll be able to be plugged in at guard or center, but he's most likely the center in the future. Now, Mike didn't come out the same time as his brother, because unfortunately it was reported that he would probably go in the second round. And I was reading an article that he says he's very competitive. Him and his brother go at it all the time, at everything. So he wants to beat his brother. And so him winding up in the first round at the 19th pick for the Giants will be an added plus. That would be great for us. That would be great. Now, they've got listed here other people that the Giants will be looking at in this draft. You've got Boston College tackle Anthony Costanza, running back Alabama Mark Ingram. I'd like that to be a nice pick, because as we know, Brandon Jacobs, I don't know what happened since the championship run. He's been productive. He's gotten his yards, but I need to see a little bit more out of him. Amar Bradshaw, they've been patching him back together, and he's been able to get out there and run, even though for a few miscues here and there. So the main thing is to get a running game that will be a little bit more consistent than what it is. I want more. I want, more consistency, less fumbles, and things like that. But this is about the draft. So more possibilities and names that the Giants will be looking at is Illinois' defensive tackle Corey Liggett. Hope I said that right. If I messed up anybody's names, I apologize for the incorrect pronunciation of the names. But tonight is the NFL draft. I'm looking forward to it. The season's going to start. I'm still going by that premise that the season is going to start. And that's the bottom line. That's the only way I can go about it. Season's going to start, and that's basically about it. The Giants will make a wise decision. Most of their draft picks over the last several years have panned out to be pretty decent. It's not like they become busts. So in some cases, they might not have reached that potential of what was projected for them, but they were solid contributors on the team. And on that note, Mr. Batch is out of here like I stole something. Enjoy the draft. I will. I'll be hooting and hollering. Peace.